If you intend driving the Lawson's Pass, it's important to watch parts 1, 2 and 3 first. Part 4 and the final video of this series deals with the southern descent and exit point from the reserve. The track reaches a fork in the road at the 10.7 kilometer mark. A small sign shows that the left-hand fork leads to the southern gate exit point, whilst the right-hand fork continues on to Oakral, approximately 1.5 kilometers further to the west. It's very important not to miss this left-hand turn. If you have the time and the patience, you may continue to Oakral and make use of the shelter as a good picnic spot. It is a charming spot with outstanding views. There's still more of the reserve to explore by continuing for a further 12 kilometers, and one can drive the mountain ridges all the way to the western border of the reserve at Matthias Nek. But please note that there's no exit point here. One must then turn around and retrace the route all the way back to the Southgate Fork. This will add about 24 kilometers onto your total traveling distance and an additional 2 to 3 hours. Our video follows the route down the southern slopes of Schneegens Kop. The descent is 6 kilometers long and it's a much easier traverse than the northern ascent. Despite the drop in altitude of 586 vertical meters and an average gradient of 1 in 10, the routing is kind and meanders downhill through multiple easy S-bends for 1 kilometer, then swings gently into the east to begin a steady and long descent where the gradient is as easy as 1 in 20. At the 15.5 kilometer point, the road turns sharply into the south. From this point to the finish is fairly short and it contains all the action parts too. At the 16 kilometer mark, another track forks away to the left. If you have the time and the inclination, this road will take you on a circular drive called the Fontaine Loop, where you're likely to see zebra and eland near the watering holes. Just 300 meters after the fork, the road enters a double switchback which is very steep and has extremely tight turning angles. This part is also concreted and some extra caution should be exercised through this short section. This double switchback section is easily the most technical part of the descent. The exit point onto the main gravel road is visible from here and it's less than 1 kilometer distant. Once you've exited the reserve, you now have some choices. A right turn will take you to Van Wykstorp via a long gravel road of approximately 60 kilometers, whereas a left turn will get you to Armut, which is 14 kilometers to the east. At the T-junction at Armut you have some more options. A left or right turn will get you back onto the tarred R328, and if you're heading to Mossel Bay, turn right, and if you're heading for Oudtshoorn or Karlitstorp, turn left. Lawson's Pass should not be confused with the zebra crossing 4x4 route, which includes Lawson's Pass, but it's a different route altogether. This route starts at the Tierkloof campsite and winds its way up the Gamkaberg over Lawson's Pass for 16 kilometers to Oakral. From there you can explore the rugged plateau and ridges for a further 20 kilometers to Matthias Nek, where the turnaround point is. The zebra crossing 4x4 route is an out-and-back route and will take you approximately 5 to 6 hours, returning you to the main office. The end of the trail is a few hundred meters further and ends at a double game gate. The first gate is not locked. Open it and drive into the fenced enclosure, then close the first gate behind you. Proceed 40 meters forwards and open the second gate, which requires a key, which you will have obtained from the main office. Follow the instructions on your permit as how to return the key. The exit onto the main gravel road is quite sharp, so try and take it at an angle to avoid bumper scrapes.